Welcome to the world of histories. The story of humanity is one of triumph, tragedy, innovation, and revolution. It spans across continents, cultures, and millennia, from the first steps of our ancestors to the globalized world we know today. In this video, we'll take you through some of the most pivotal moments in world history, moments that have shaped the way we live, think, and interact today. Let's start with the dawn of civilization, about 12,000 years ago, when human beings shifted from hunter-gatherers to settled agricultural societies. This shift gave rise to the first great civilizations of Mesopotamia, Egypt, the Indus Valley, and China. In Mesopotamia, the Sumerians invented the wheel and cuneiform writing, laying the foundation for written history. In Egypt, the pyramids were built, symbolizing the power and religion that would dominate the ancient world. Fast forward to the ancient Greek and Roman empires. The Greeks laid the intellectual groundwork for philosophy, democracy, and science, with figures like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle leading the way. Meanwhile, in Rome, the Romans were busy perfecting governance, law, and engineering, building roads, aqueducts, and the iconic Colosseum. But even the might of Rome could not last forever. In the 5th century AD, the Western Roman Empire fell, marking the end of an era, and the beginning of what we call the Dark Ages in Europe. During the Middle Ages, the world saw the rise of powerful kingdoms, feudalism in Europe, and the spread of major religions. Christianity spread through Europe, Islam began to flourish in the Middle East, and the Byzantine Empire continued the legacy of Rome in the East. In the Middle East, the Islamic Golden Age produced groundbreaking advancements in science, mathematics, and medicine, thanks to scholars like Avicenna and Al-Razi. Then came the Renaissance, a cultural rebirth that began in Italy during the 14th century. This was a time when art, science, and literature experienced a massive transformation. Figures like Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and Galileo challenged old ways of thinking. This era also sparked the age of exploration. European explorers like Christopher Columbus and Vasco da Gama sailed across the oceans, creating new trade routes and changing the course of world history forever. The next few centuries would witness the rise of revolutions that would forever alter political structures. The American Revolution in 1776, followed by the French Revolution in 1789, set the stage for the spread of democracy and nationalism across the globe. The ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity inspired movements worldwide, from the Haitian Revolution to the independence struggles across Latin America. The Industrial Revolution in the 18th century transformed economies and societies. It brought about the rise of factories, urbanization, and technological advances that powered the modern world. But with progress came conflict. The 20th century saw two world wars that reshaped the globe. The First World War, followed by the devastating Second World War, left millions dead and entire countries in ruin. World War II also led to the creation of the United Nations and the Cold War, a decades-long standoff between the United States and the Soviet Union, which divided the world into two hostile ideological blocs. The Cold War fueled technological races, like the space race, and saw the rise of powerful figures like Winston Churchill, John F. Kennedy, and Mikhail Gorbachev. But it also brought the world to the brink of nuclear war, until the eventual collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991, marking the end of the Cold War. Today, we live in the digital age, where technology connects us across vast distances, and we face new challenges, from climate change to geopolitics in a multipolar world. Though we've come a long way, the story of humanity is far from over. As we advance in science, technology, and culture, we continue to write the next chapters of this incredible journey. From ancient civilizations to the modern world, the history of our planet is an ongoing tale of resilience, creativity, and transformation. And the most exciting part: it's still being written. So, where will the story of humanity go next? Only time will tell.